Welcome to Mole Cricket Outdoors. I'm Greg Berry. In this show, we're all about being outside, family, fun, fishing, hunting, you name it, we're gonna do it. This week, I think we're gonna focus on presets. We're gonna be putting up a few different presets on some private property that we got access to. We're gonna get some lanes cut, and we're gonna get some stuff done. Now, right now, I'm gonna get a few more shots down the lane. See if I can do better than the wife. Right now, she's winning. We got some work to do. Got some trimming, clearing to do. Put some corn down. A lot of work that probably should have been done already. I'm running a little bit late this year. But the trimming that we had done in the fall post-season is growing up quite thick, and we need to make sure we got some shooting lanes and so on and so forth out here. I'm about ready to turn this area here behind me in a nice clear little path so we can shoot out into this nice beautiful open bean field we got going on here. And it's gonna take some hard work. We just got hand tools today. No gas powered, no electronics. We're just gonna put it to it. See what we can't come up with. Get this area knocked out, have us a nice little spot. Come easy get to, easy in and out on those quick, easy days. It is nice having some private to be able to get your hands on and get out there and, in this case, drive the truck right out close by and get some easy work done. I don't discriminate. Any kind of hunting, whether it's private, public, outfitters, they're all good, they're all fun. Well, couldn't tell you about them outfitters. That's some high dollar guys that maybe one of these days I'll get some extra money out there and give those a go. But I do a little bit myself with the public, do a little bit of private, and I enjoy all of it. If I'm gonna get to work out here, I might have a few clips for y'all to look at of me busting my butt, but for the most part, I want to see y'all to see how sweaty it gets out here. It's gonna get nasty. Ready to rock and roll. So next stage is going to be go ahead and put some sticks up. We're going to leave some sticks up here on the ground or in the tree, and that way we'll be ready to rock and roll on these quick, easy days that we want to come out here and shoot up to. Just another advantage of being able, on private land. I know not everybody has the advantage of doing that. It does make a huge difference, especially with being quiet and keeping things down. I did run into, unforeseeable problems. I literally have a ton of doe scat at the base of the tree I was gonna set up on, so I have to make some little adjustments and just make sure when I come in as quiet as possible and try and minimize what I spook off. But here's my setup. I did go to a saddle, hunted out of a saddle last year, first time with a saddle. I'm new to just hunting in general, so you add the saddle hunting in, that was kind of interesting. I did not get a deer with a bow last year. I did take a doe when I was out with my brother-in-law one time. I took him out and got him some deer, and took a doe, but I wasn't in the saddle then either, so I still don't have anything out of the saddle. As you can see over here, yes, I did spend a little bit of money. Luckily, I kissed the wife's bouquet a little bit and was able to go ahead and get the Lone Wolf Custom. I really haven't had much time to test it out. I'm still waiting on the Lone Wolf Mini sticks. In the meantime, I went ahead and got these Mossy camo sticks right here I'm going to use. They're nice sticks, they really are. They're from XOP. The locking mechanism on it is great and everything, but if I recommend, if you're going to be going into some of that bigger public stuff, that's not the stuff for you. It's gonna get you tangled up in the trees, and it's not the lightest weight stuff either, but it is nice. It's nice stuff, real nice stuff. I mean, it'll get the job done if that's what you got. No complaints from me at all. I'm gonna get some more of this water down real quick, get back into the woods, see if I can't get this hung up. All right, guys, I'll check back in with you here in a little bit. We made it. We're set up in the tree. Got everything looking pretty good around here. There's one thing you will notice about me. I don't know if you can really tell. I know with cameras it's always difficult, but I am scared of heights. So you will not see me up 20 foot in a tree ever. I don't know. Maybe somebody will get me up to the point. I think I've been around 18 foot once before. It was just a really uncomfortable sit for me. Knees locked up, you know how it goes for those of you. But anyways, we're up here. We got a path that walks right through here. And then where we cleared out to the bean field. I know it's a terrible shot with the sun, but right there where they walk all along. So anyways, I'm up here just checking things out, seeing how these camera angles work, just playing with things, seeing how it goes. But I think we got a pretty good setup here, and this is gonna do pretty good. I'll leave these two bottom sticks here, and I'll bring the platform with me when I come out. It doesn't save a ton of time. You guys know, I mean, putting up sticks can be pretty quick and easy, especially the more you do it. But I mean, every bit of movement, every bit of noise, it all matters, right? So if you have that advantage, why not take it? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave these sticks set up here for this spot. I'm gonna get on out of these woods here, put some stuff down on the ground, a little vitamin for them, and get on out of here. All right, y'all, we are up in spot number 2. Man, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am sweating, wringing this shirt out. So we're out here, one of my fields. This is not a planted field. This is literally just some grass growing here. But got high hopes for this little area here. I'm putting some stuff down called Lucky Buck. It's just like a salt lick, basically. And go check cameras again today. Had a decent one. Had nothing spectacular, nothing to write home about, but definitely proud to have them on my property. So I'm gonna do some more checking around things, give y'all a little look here, see if I can spin around and show you here. This is a little 50-acre plot here. And there's a whole setup right there. But pretty happy with all that. I mean, everything's looking pretty good. Got myself up in the tree where I'm comfortable at. Gave myself a couple lanes to the left and right, and always got something to the front, hiding behind this little tree here. Pretty thick behind me. Not much of any shots. I'm not planning on making any shots back there, but hey, I can always turn around. That's the nice thing about saddle hunting. You definitely have some maneuverability. But over here behind me is where this little corner is where I'm expecting most of my action to actually come from. Hopefully they'll be crossing, coming from the far side up there, working their way down into this corner. And then they also come down. I got a nice little trail here on my other side. So this will be the game plan, probably day 1. I didn't get to do too much hunting out here early season. On this 50 acre, I didn't actually have access. Didn't even know about it. I had access, didn't know about the piece being here on early season last year. So definitely gonna try and take advantage of that. Sadly, this may not be here by the end of deer season next year. They plan to do some timbering out here, and these trees are sadly gonna be making some money. But with all that being said, I'm gonna get home here pretty quickly, get in the shower, and get cooled off, man. I mean, it's gotta be 150 with a 200 plus humidity, just smoking hot. But Thank you, Lord, for giving me a nice day to do this. And I'll catch y'all on the other side. Evening, everyone. We're out here tonight. We're gonna quickly take down Mr. Leaner over here, and then we're gonna load it up. I've enlisted my wife as camera crew / muscle, and then we're gonna take it to the opposite catty corner over there of this piece of property, overlooking the corn out here. So we're gonna go as quickly as possible, safely as possible, and try and stay as bug free as possible, and all get done before it gets dark or the storm gets here, whichever one happens first. All right, so hold on, we're gonna get to it. Key to this, what I'm working on, is trying to make these lanes without getting rid of all the cover. You know, I want to try and keep it as natural as possible out here. I just want to kind of make it so we have a few places to shoot, mostly with the bow. That's kind of the key here, is being able to find those little spots, a little twig, little branch, things like that. These are just gonna cause you, you know, problems that you're not ever gonna see. It's gonna be too late. You know, there's an arrow's gonna go, pa-choo! So we're gonna try and avoid some of that, pa-choo! And get that stuff knocked out. Well, lanes are all cut. Looking pretty good out here. Pretty happy with what we got. You see right in here. These are the lanes we cut today. Got a nice shot in this whole little corner here. So this spot's gonna work out pretty good. I think the wife will be happy. We're not gonna do a whole lot of trimming out in front of us. If you notice right here, most of that cornfield is a little blocked from your straight view. But come gun season, when she's coming back for shooting, most of this foliage will be gone. I really don't want to burn up all the foliage and stuff now, and then it's going to be dead. It's going to be even worse. So I'm going to try and keep as much cover as possible. So I did want to touch on one thing. I don't know if you noticed here. Got myself hooked up. All right, guys, this is super important. I know most of us, I've been guilty of it just as much as anybody else, but you know, it's worth it. Take the few extra seconds it takes to throw this bad boy on. I mean, most of these stands, they come with one. I know they're not the greatest, but hey, they do the job. They'll keep you alive. I mean, it doesn't take, you can fall from 4 foot in the air, guys, and, you know, you'd be dead, handicap, you know, who knows. So spend the extra time on it. It's just, you know, a little muddy one from Bass Pro. Didn't cost me too much at all. It's a little more comfortable than some of the other basic ones, but you know, the basic one is going to keep you alive, and that's what matters the most, guys. So definitely spend the time. But for those of you who are just outdoors, you may not be hunters, these stands are still a good idea. You get out, you can just see so much. See behind me this whole big field here. We got hawks flying around. You know, I got the deer walking through here, turkey during certain times are coming around. There's so much to get, you know, to get from these things other than just a perch for hunting. So I really recommend, you know, people are doing some stuff outdoors and want to get some good views of their property and pieces. I mean, these things, you know, you can find them pretty cheap, different stores. look around. You don't have to have the most expensive one, the most advanced one, but man, some of the things you can see from up here, just sitting up here being quiet. But tell you what, it's definitely worth it. You get some good footage. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. I think next time we're gonna do a little attention on some fishing. It'll buy us some time to hopefully hold over that antsiness for hunting season to finally get here. But thanks for watching. If you guys get a chance, hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe. And feel free to comment. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. Other than that, guys, have a good one.